We're doing a little unboxing. This is the clear taillights for the GR86 by Invoke concepts. Of course for the BRZ as well. And I just took off the top styrofoam piece, but this is how they'll come in the box. Basically, you'll get the connectors for the reverse lights, the run down to the bottom of the bumper, some instructions, and of course the two tail lights. And I really do like this packaging. Has a foam bottom and top, so you know they're going to be safe. This little cover, just carefully pry on it with your finger. There's two clips right here, and then it just comes off. Okay guys, a couple things to make note of. Right here on the wiring, leave these two disconnected if you want this side corner to light up red. If you want it to light up white, go ahead and just leave them connected. The second thing is the harness that's included in the packaging. That's what this will connect to. You pretty much just have to connect the left and the right together and fish the wiring somehow. Someone gave me a tip of using a USB with some tape, but we're going to test that out. And then just make sure that your lights came with these two screws, because that's what you're going to need to transfer over the rubber seal on the old ones, and the old hardware does not work. And yeah, should be pretty straightforward. Let's get to it. Basically, the only thing you need to replace is this bracket, which is held in by, it looks like Torx. And I have my handy dandy Torx set here. Let me see which one it's gonna be. It looks like a T25. Nope, smaller than that. Let's try a T20. There you go, T20. Kind of looks something like this, and yeah, that's the one right there. So if you need to remove this piece right here, you're not going to be able to use an Allen wrench. It's not recommended. Just get yourself one of these from Harbor Freight. They're about $5. It's basically just like a Torx Allen wrench set, and the one that you'll be needing is a T20. So I went ahead and pulled out the tail light. The only thing holding it in was these clips right here, and then basically just one plug. So to connect the reverse lights, we're gonna need to pop off this cover here, which is held in by 3 pop clips, basically underneath. And the thing with these pop clips is you have to pop out the little head first, and then basically kind of push it back in, because it's kind of forcing these out. So these kind of have to be close to pull them out. So not that tricky. Okay, so popped off the little diffuser. Wasn't too difficult. Looks like there's just 2 screws holding that in. So it'll just run underneath, and then you just gotta fish it back up. So what I ended up doing is just taking this screw off right here for the bumper. It makes just prying this piece back a little bit easier. Same thing with this side. This is just a USB cable that I ran all the way underneath, and this kind of goes behind the third brake light. And I had to fish everything through here. It's gonna be, honestly guys, it's gonna be very difficult to show you, but basically you kind of want to pull this back, that way the connectors fit, but stuff everything through there, and eventually it'll come down through. Let me see if I could even show you. I don't know if I can show you guys, to be honest. It's very tight. I don't think I can. Let me see. can kind of see where the sunlight is coming out through, and then I'm tugging on those wires. But yeah, yeah, you'll have to fish it down through there and basically run the other super long part underneath here. Okay, so I have this taped up from the bottom, and I'm gonna carefully pull it from here and try to fish that connector back up to this side. Plugging that all together and putting everything back, and then I'll show you guys the finished product. All right, so basically this side plugs into the original factory plug. Let me see if I can fish this out real quick. There we go, right here. Let me get that connected real fast. Boom, that's good. And then this side will go into your actual reverse light. So this is all Gucci. So pretty much we're done all down here. We just have to put everything back together, and then I have the other reverse light up through here. The other one goes, there's like a little metal plate under here, and so we basically ran it to the top of the bumper by pulling it up from the other side. So it's just resting up against this little metal plate underneath. So it's not going to be by the exhaust or anything like that. And then just fish it up as high as you can. And then I'm going to see how I'm going to manage all this extra wire. But yeah, it wasn't the easiest thing to do, but with a little bit of patience, you guys can figure this out without taking off the rear bumper. And we're at the home stretch here. I'm going to put everything back together, and we'll see how everything looks. I've seen these taillights on several other cars, and I've seen other black cars with clear tails. It's just the dragon scale type ones where I mean, I don't really like the dragon scale, so I think these are a cleaner look. So everything's back together, guys. Don't forget to tighten all your fasteners. Remember that this is plastic that you're tightening, so you don't really need a whole lot of torque. I would say just hand tightened around 10 foot-pounds should be more than enough for tightening down plastic brackets. You don't want to crack any of these, so you know, don't go super hard. Just everything by hand. Sheesh. We have the S13 project. We've been making a lot of progress on this car, guys. We should be able to start driving it pretty soon. But yeah, let me go ahead and try and put you guys on a tripod. The sun is starting to poke out a little bit, so it's going to be kind of hard to see what these lights look like during the day. But I will also post some night shots, and you guys will get a little cold start out of this as well. Neighbor's truck starting in the background. Yeah, let me go ahead and demonstrate.